all the water for the cows again. Do it every day. And every day you got to take the float off and check it, because the water's sloshing around this tank and there's some algae and whatever growing in the tank, and it plugs your float. Sometimes the water don't feed down. So anyway, you got to check it. She's going. A little piece of hay here. If it's affecting the video or not. Anyway, doesn't seem to be running very good, does it? Well, you put it on. Yeah. That's a little better. There, better. One of these days maybe I'll have a little better system. Should have a bigger tank and a bigger hose. If I was really set up for long term, I'd have lines buried, but I don't know if I want to do that. Anyway, so haul water again today. Look at my corn crop. From a distance, it looks pretty good. And it really is. On the edge, of course, there's all kinds of weeds. It's not that bad inside, but inside there's enough weeds. And it worries me a little bit how things are going to be. As long as you keep getting moisture, I'll be okay. The 15th of July. Time just flies, I tell you what. Another 6 weeks and I won't have to worry. The crop will be what it is. It'll be made or it won't be made. So anyway, we'll go out and we'll look at the cows. I just gave them a new pasture about half hour ago, and they were complaining this morning. In fact, I couldn't see them and it was echoing. I thought they were up on the hill. I was a little worried to come out here, but they were behaving themselves. They just wanted a new pasture. So we're going to walk out and say hi to the cows this morning. Anything, guys? Huh? You like the new pasture? That's a stupid question, huh? I sure like to watch them, and I sure like to hear them graze. When they're content, they don't make much noise. I told Sue, I said if we had a brain, we'd load them all up and get rid of all of them. We shipped 3 600-pound heifers the other day. I figured they were a little undersized. I didn't want them getting bred when we turned the bull out here. And my herd's getting big enough, really. I mean, if I wanted to make a living at it, I'd have to probably 10 times it. But for what I'm doing, it's getting big enough, so I don't have to buy much feed. Anyway, we shipped them down to Equity in Elmira. I got $3.25 a pound for them. The people are buying them. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know how you can pay that. I've never got that much money in my life, especially for a 600-pound animal. They're heifers, so I'm sure they'll go for breeding somewhere, but it just seems crazy. Of course, we haven't got the check yet. I mean, that was coming up on 3 weeks ago, and the check got lost in the mail, and I called and complained, and then they canceled the check, and then the check showed up, so I know what I got, but now I'm waiting for the check that's worth something. But I can't do that. I don't do this just to make money. I don't make money. By the time I get done with the pencil, everything it costs me, I lose money. I do it because I love it. I do it because I like seeing cattle on the land. But when they're worth that kind of money, boy, I tell you, it's tempting. But then what would I do? Why would I even farm? So we're not gonna. We're gonna stay the course and do what we do. If I have a few little ones that I feel like should go, maybe I'll get rid of them. But otherwise, we're just gonna keep on keeping on. Sure is beautiful, I think. Isn't that a beautiful looking animal? Nice and stocky. I've got several like him, and sometimes you wonder, I mean, eventually I'm going to have to keep a herd bull, and you kind of wonder which one should you keep. Sure looks nice. Hey Rufus, what do you think? Am I messing with your herd? There they go. They'll go back and forth on this piece a dozen times. And then they'll go lay down somewhere. Looks like they're headed up towards the hill. They've got a little patch of the woods. They can get into some shade. They're going to need it today. It's going to be 90-some degrees. A good day to do a whole lot of nothing, I think. I sure do love watching them. And I love my farm. I do. I'm fortunate. I know that. I was born into it. There's nothing like it. My heart goes out to those that weren't. I don't think they know what they're missing. It's a lot of work. Fact is, it seems to be all you do, but you get to live out here, you get to see this, you get to watch your cattle, you get to watch nature. Get this kind of scenery every day of your life. And every season's got its beauty, you know. Summer, spring, fall. Fall's my favorite. But even winter. And in my opinion, the cattle make it that much better. Not everybody'd agree, I guess, but I sure love my cows. Alrighty. That's what I got for you today. Probably this week. I don't know if I'll get anything else. Susie's been busy, so she hasn't been helping me, so I've been trying to figure this filming thing out myself. And I'm not as good at it as she is, but I do what I can. So have a good week. God bless, and we'll see you next week.